Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Movie Madness, the show where I take a movie, break it down and give you my thoughts and feelings and why I love the movie so much. So, it's not really a review. If you stumble across this episode, it's not really a review. So, yes, so right on to it. The first one we're going to talk about today, if you stumbled across the video, you already know, is of course Innerspace. 1987, directed by Joe Dante. A forgotten film, a forgotten 80s classic. This is a movie that, again, is one of these ones I've owned in VHS, DVD. I've not got the Blu-ray yet, but I'm sure when the Blu-ray gets released, I will be owning that. It's one that I grew up with. It's a movie I love to pieces. Absolutely love the movie. If you don't know a bit about it, I will give you, because like, it is forgotten about, but it's basically about Denis Quaid is a guy called Tuck Pendleton. He's going to be miniaturized into basically a little ejection, and then injected into a bunny rabbit to study the insides of the rabbit, right? Scientist stuff kind of thing. But something goes wrong, the lab gets basically terrorised. So one of the guys escape away with the needle. This is just after he's shrunk, and he accidentally gets taken into, just ejected into Jack Putter, which is played by Martin Short. Meg Ryan's in that film as well. You forget that she's in that film. Purely the fact that, because, you know, Meg Ryan after that was going through a time it was all these, you know, romantic films. I mean, this is before When Harry Met Sally. You know, then it was Joe versus the Volcano and Sleepless in Seattle and When a Man Loves a Woman and all that kind of thing. And she went off and done all that. But yeah, I think Top Gun was her first film. I could be wrong, but I think Top Gun was her first film. But it definitely is. This is another childhood classic of mine, a childhood favourite. I watched this and watched it and watched it and watched it. I think I wore the tape of that one as well. I really, really loved that movie. I'm surprised it's not came out in Blu-ray yet, especially not in the UK anyway. I think it's out in America, but it's not came out to the UK. I've got a lot of things to try and think about that film. I mean, I was a wee bit disappointed when the DVD came out. There was no extras on it. For its time, I think the film really is good. Really well done. The special effects is pretty good. I mean, for its day anyway. But all in all, I mean, it really is a good film. I didn't realise that. In fact, I think it was just a year ago there. But I didn't realise that the baddie. It's one of the baddies in the movie is the same actor that is the baddie in Commando, and I forget his name, and he's one of the villains in Mad Max, Road Warrior, but I forgot his name, because I think he plays the same character, sort of similar character in Weird Science, but no, it's definitely one that I think that should get a good release on Blu-ray. Talk about it. Joe Dante done a lot of good films. I really like his films. I mean, when you go back to his films, like The Howling, that's one of his earliest. And then you've got things like The Gremlins. You've got, you know, even Explorers. And Explorers is a good one as well. And then, of course, 1987 was Innerspace. And this is before, I think The Burbs was the next film after that. But it really is. I mean, it's a fun film, family adventure film. I mean, if you haven't seen it, I do recommend you get a copy of it somehow. Just get a hold of it. I don't care what. Like everything else I've asked you to go and get, just get a hold of it. Just go get a hold of it. Try and get to see it. This one really, I mean, this one holds a special place to my heart. Like a lot of them do. I'll say that time and time again. It's just really, really fun, and I think it still holds up to this day. I think that if you were to show somebody, some young person today, what do they think about Innerspace. I remember showing my cousin about 10 years ago. He hadn't seen it. I mean, he was what, maybe about 15, if that. And 10 years ago, I got it for him on DVD. I found it quite reasonable, and I got it from him as I was coming over to stay in Ireland. And I says, "Oh, you need to see this film, Innerspace," and he's like, "Oh, I need to check it out, But he loved it, and I think that, I mean, I've not actually spoke to him about it since then, but I just remember him loving it, and it is. I mean, it's enjoyable. There's a lot of good things in it. The special effects, as like I say, is pretty dated, but it's still good. It's got practical effects in it, and that's what I like about a lot of things, like a lot of 80s movies, like Star Wars. You know, the practical effects always is better. You know, I don't care what you say, the practical effects will always be better. There is some things where today we're getting to that stage of computer generation where you think to yourself, you know, it's something, I can't believe some of it. You know, I'm really looking forward to this new Jungle Book that's coming out next year, because I just found out that, you know, everything was CG. Everything was CG. And but when you watch the trailer, you're going, that's pretty good. Now the film could suck. Do you know what I mean? But from what I'm seeing in the trailers, I'm liking so far. So really, it's, yeah, I mean, like, it's funny to think, because in that soundstage, they're shooting that, everything's green screen, and then just like a couple of sound stages, I think, across was Star Wars, and everything was going practical. So yeah, I heard that on online. But like I says, if that film was to be done today, I don't know how they would do it. I do know that Innerspace is sort of a Fantastic Voyage type movie already, sort of a remake of a Fantastic Voyage type thing. Same idea, just done differently. So I could see it getting remade at some point. I don't know when. Everything's getting remade today, but there was something special about the connection that Martin Short and Dennis Quaid had when you watch that film. Just the whole kind of buddy comedy type thing, the reaction to one another. And it's like some scenes, it's like he's talking to himself when he's in the bathroom and stuff like that. You'll see what I mean if you haven't seen it. Spoiler alert. So that's really all I can think about, I can say for this film. What about your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below, guys. I'm always curious to think what you think about. Is this one of your favourites? You know, I'll always get back to you. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Have you seen it? Are you curious to see it? Go check it out. Get a hold of it somehow. Do you know anybody that's got it? Whatever, you know. But it is one to check out. It's another one that I wouldn't mind getting the poster of. Just because it's one of the ones that's been so close to my childhood. There's a lot of good 80s films that I would love to have posters of, but then it's wall space at the end of the day, and you know, I don't want to look too cluttered. Get it framed, and so that's really all I can think of for this video, guys. Love to hear your thoughts. Is there one that, I know there's a few reviews I've still got to, a few videos that I still want to try and get myself doing, but is there one that you particularly like that you might want to hear me do? Because I've seen a lot of films, but it'll have to be a wee bit later up, and I'll try and get maybe a thought process of what I liked about that film. You can always leave me messages and so forth, and don't forget to share this video. If you know somebody that might like this film and you've seen it and you want somebody else to see it, I mean, I'm not a reviewer of sorts, so I'm just giving you my thoughts and feelings on what I really think about the film, as I says. So that's really all I can say for this video, guys. I'm going to cut it short today. I've got a lot to do, and I've got to try and get things sorted before certain times today, and try and get it out for you as fast as I can. So have a good week, guys. Well, a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow, whatever time that will be. So take care, guys. Till next time, bye bye.